Seems easy enough. I need to use my animal friends to murder eyeballs over here. If they have a symbol, they cost something to be able to summon, so we're going to start with the mighty squirrel. It's very intimidating. Does 0 damage. And that's just fine by me. End of turn. No damage out and a rattlesnake in return. So we lost the idiot, but I got a bone. Then it's time for us to draw a card. I'm going to take a squirrel because we can summon them for absolutely nothing. So squirrel goes down. Then we can summon the stoat if we sacrifice a squirrel, and I'm mostly just here to sacrifice idiots. Stoat goes down. That's going to be able to kill the rattler. Then hopefully it's going to latch onto eyeballs, and then we're going to have trouble. So Rattler's dead, and we get to draw a card. We should probably take another squirrel because we need to sacrifice them continuously. This is basically a game about sacrificing creatures. But since I have 2 down there, actually, I can get rid of both of those 2. We should do it in that order because I think it replaces the second one. So the wolf goes down here, and he's a 3 and 2. Then we attack. That hits him directly, so that's 3 damage to his scale. Up comes the rattler and takes out our wolf. We do have a possum we can summon though, but we still need a squirrel to bring something else on anyway. So possum going there, squirrel going there, and that's our turn. I do have a squirrel in the bottle and something to cheat with, but I'm not a cheater. I always play by the rules. So that's good enough for me. The opossum's still going to do 1 damage to him. We're going to draw perhaps something different like a bullfrog. And we're going to lay the bullfrog down in place of the squirrel. That may be a flying bullfrog. I'm not entirely sure. End of turn, that should be 2 damage going to idiot, which tips the scales enough for me to win a victory.
How brutal of you.
You should see what I wanted to do. However, in my game, such feats are rewarded. Oh, okay, this will be good for me. A tooth kept for each extra damage dealt, which means I move on to probably fighting eyeballs again, but eventually I probably kill him for good.
And good clean fun too.
And in between our fun little battles, I get to collect stuff from around the room. I need to pick a figurine. I guess we don't really get to pick. Okay, the figurine walk there. That's very important. But we get a new one. We're going to take the middle. A rattler. 6 bones. Okay, but also a cockroach and a coyote. I didn't realize I only got to pick one of them, so I accidentally picked one of them and I don't know which it was. But we're just going to embrace the chaos today and roll with that. I also have some things to choose from. I could get another squirrel in the bottle. This makes all my creatures fly for a turn. So if they fly, they can actually overcome the idiot's defenses, so I can hit him directly. So in saying that, we're back and my stoat's getting mad because I keep sacrificing him, but that's pretty much what he exists for. He's 1 level up from squirrels. So we've got a fur on our side protecting us. There's a boulder there, so I probably want to attack here and here. So we'll put a squirrel down there. He's going to be sacrificed immediately for a stoat, so we can actually get some damage going towards the enemy. End of turn, take it right in the eyeballs. 1 whole damage. They return with a sparrow and a coyote, which is actually going to hurt me because that sparrow, I think... Actually, it's going to hit the fir tree. They're both flying. So we're going to lay the squirrel down there. Then we're going to put the bullfrog down there. And then we can hit him with direct damage there. You go down there. We're not going to attack a boulder. Those are stupid. But we're going to do a little more damage to him. The scales have tipped. So I think it's only logical then we bring up a squirrel. Because we can lay the squirrel down. Then we can summon the wolf by sacrificing the squirrel and the stoat. And then the wolf's going to take his place here to do 3 damage directly to idiot. But boom. Oh, plus the bullfrog too, so I think that's an easy victory.
If you desire it, you may stand now.
Yeah, I was just thinking how much fun I'm having walking around this small room. He did tell me to keep my hands off his possessions, and I'm obviously not one for touching things. Oh, hello. To be fair, he has kind of boring stuff. You have boring stuff, sir. I hope I murder you soon. Whatever, I'm just getting back to work. I just want to keep killing him. So our choices are... Oh, an idiot card. That's actually me. The mighty, the flighty elk. It moves after attacking. That's interesting and hard to keep track of. A meddlesome bat, a minor terror. Well, to be fair, the idiot card is basically a better version of a bat and easier to summon. So we're taking the idiot card. I don't really know what these do, so we're going to go with fire. Because if I can't escape the cabin, I sure can light it on fire. Warm it by the fire will enhance its power, said another. You notice one of the survivors wiping drool from their mouth. That's, well, I'm down if you are, I guess. Let's boost up the idiot card. We're going to make a super idiot. Now he's 4 and 2. The fire warmed the poor idiot, enhancing its power. Well, now I'm unstoppable. My stoat also just pointed out that there's a clue here, 273. That's probably for the safe. Anyways, I need to get my idiot down as soon as possible to do some damage. So right away, let's go squirrel. Then we're going to replace the squirrel with a stoat, so the stoat can do some damage and put us on the board. First turn advantage. 1 damage on the scale. So we're going to lay a squirrel down. That's just going to hang out there because I don't really have anything else we can do, but we are going to take out their idiot. Their alpha is coming up now. Was I just attacked by a boulder? Why are boulders attacking us? So I'm basically going to lay a squirrel down there to take some damage. Next turn, we hit their alpha. We lost some idiots, but that's perfectly fine because now we can bring up a squirrel again. So we're putting a squirrel in front of the boulder. Then we can summon our possum here. who's not particularly strong, but that's at least going to wipe him out. The wolf has evolved from the wolf cub, so down you go. So I can sacrifice 3, but when the wolf destroys the squirrel, we're going to get some bones that we can use to summon other things. Good enough for me. Off you go. So I'm probably going to lay a squirrel down in front, but if I want, I can summon the cockroach. Not quite yet. Okay, squirrel's going down. We're just going to have to absorb a little bit here. We're going to do a little bit of damage there anyway. But we're going to bring up a random, because if we summon a bullfrog, we can use this. Oh, he says I can accept his surrender or finish this match the slow way. No, I want it to hurt. So let's put the bullfrog down right here, because the more damage we do, the more angry he's going to get. Then we're going to put you there, and then end of turn. There we are. The more damage I do to him, the more cool stuff I'm going to get. And basically, as long as I keep putting a squirrel in his way, we're going to be fine. We never run out of squirrels for some reason. There we are. Was that so bad? So apparently I just ran into a stranger in the woods, but it's just eyes with the mask on now. But that's fine. If he wants to give me stuff, I'm not going to complain. Take a pelt free of charge. Can I have this one? You'll need more teeth for that. Oh, I need to knock out more of his teeth. Well, I can get a rabbit pelt for now. Consider the pelt? What? I don't really understand what he wants. Okay, we took a rabbit pelt. Great. Can I go now? So we have like the voodoo or the fire. I know the fire definitely upgrades one of my cards, so we want to upgrade one of my cards. This time we maybe want to do the bullfrog, because I didn't summon the idiot last time anyways, but the bullfrog's a nice one because he flies. I don't really remember the code from the rule book. Now I kind of wish I paid attention to that. Can I see the rule book, sir? This one might have a twist. He put the red lights on. I don't know what a rabbit pelt does. Not much of anything, it seems, so we'll put a few things down that we could potentially sacrifice. Okay, that's my turn. Literally nothing happening but me enjoying some red lights. And this is already a bad spot for us because we've got a lot to deal with and I can only summon so many things right now. Okay, so oh, you can't draw blood from a rabbit's pelt either. That kind of makes sense, so I guess I'm really in trouble here because I'm literally going to play no cards. Oh, I should have put the squirrel in the bottle. I keep forgetting I have that. I might have just lost already. Oh, and you blew one of my candles. Well, what do I expect? Moving on. This one's kind of interesting. I don't know, 3 blood. The monstrous grizzly. It spawn peaks. Oh, okay, so that's going to be good. I feel like I'm designing my deck very poorly in hindsight, but that's okay because we have a super grizzly now. Looks like we got a boss fight coming up. Do you remember the code for the save? Because I think I forgot it already. 273. Hey, it was actually right. Stink bug. Kind of wish I found that earlier. That'd probably be helpful. Only 2 bones. Okay, well, I'm going to take that. I'm also going to take this key and, well, that couldn't be more obvious. Put it in there, which seems to have led me to a bit of a puzzle. But I'm not here to think. I'm here to stab eyeballs in the eyeballs. Okay. We now have a skull with candles. In the distance, you can hear the clinking of metal on stone. A hobbled figure stood in your path. It's the prospector. Very interesting. Do I have to pick between you? Because I like the stoat better because he's easier to spawn right now. And I need blood things too. Oh, we get them both. Okay, that's fine. So for now, let's just start with the squirrel. I'm going to leave it at that because we can bring another squirrel next time. And I think this is going to work. Unless he does that. That might hurt me. Yeah, in hindsight, that was a really stupid play. I did not think that through very well. But squirrel goes down. Then we're going to sacrifice a stoat to go there. And I think the stoat is probably going to take him out. We have 2 bones, so we could actually lay down a stink bug if we want to. He's going to move, but he doesn't really do anything, I think. So there you go. A little bit of damage to him. Now we can probably sacrifice another squirrel because I like sacrificing animals a lot. I like sacrificing anything, really. We're still doing damage to him. He's going to have a wolf that's going to hurt our boulder pretty soon. Oh, I was hoping for a grizzly, but we get a bullfrog for sacrificing 1 thing. So out goes the squirrel. In goes the bullfrog. 2 damage directly to him. Actually quite a bit of damage to him, and he loses a candle because he's stupid. Okay, so apparently that wasn't good enough, so we got to do it again. Ow. Ow. Okay, just go ahead and do that then. I'm not really entirely sure what I'm supposed to do now.
You're out of space, there's no room for that card.
Yeah, because I've got gold nuggets in my way. Do I have to wait for you to kill them? Okay, so you're making room now. Okay, I'm going to lay a rabbit pelt down because I want it out of my inventory, and I'm going to lay that down there. That's fine because they're just going to tear through the animals, but that's going to give me some bone tokens. But we're also going to need another squirrel here. We're just going to collect bone tokens for a sec because I need to block some damage coming towards me. Good enough. I do have a pretty empty hand right now, though. Please be something amazing. A rabbit pelt. Okay, so I guess we're going to block the 3 damage and then eat 2. That did open a little more real estate now, but we're in a bit of rough shape suddenly. Can I get the squirrel in the bottle? There we go. We got 2 squirrels. Let's use the pliers maybe to Okay, tip the scales just a little bit back. I still feel like I'm in a little bit of trouble. We're going to take 1 damage here, which isn't too bad, but I'm going to need something amazing to come out of the deck. Tons of bones to my name. Give me something. Okay, I can't even use a wolf. I can literally do nothing but absorb this damage. So that's trouble for me. And the second candle goes out. Can I just relight those though? I feel like it's not a big deal. But now that I've died, we get to make another memento card. So we get to use some from my deck to build it. So we take the cost of 0 because the rabbit pest costs 0. This time he'll use the power and health numbers. Well, I have a super grizzly, so why would we not use this? And then we get the sigils. So as I understand it, this is the unkillable sigil. So when my card dies, it just returns to my hand basically. Hopefully I'm understanding that correctly because that sounds overpowered for something that's free in 4 and 8. And that's going to be my next idiot card. And I get to pick cards again. I think I want something that only takes a few bones to spawn. And now I have to pick a tribe. Whoops. Well, I guess we're alpha now. Anyways, I think we're finally back to a card battle. I want to pull out my idiot card and show them how this works. So we've got the bullfrog, the stoat, the alpha, and the squirrel. So naturally we're going to go squirrel maybe there. We can see what's coming up next. Actually, so maybe the squirrel is better. Yeah, would have been better there. Too late now, but I'm starting to get it. The pronghorn moved and attacked, but that's fine because we're going to put the squirrel... It's going to move here. So I think over here, if I'm understanding that correctly, which I might not be. Good enough. And attack. Lots of damage. I took a little bit back from its weirdo. We still got lots of damage going out, so let's hope for something good. 2 bones for you. We can actually summon you right away, which we will. And I want you to start to attack this thing to get it out of the way because it's going to do damage and annoy me. But there's more damage for you. It's almost dead. Let's bring up perhaps another a wolf. We need sacrifices to bring that in though, which I feel like we're going to do because I think we can do the damage right now to finish this off because he's going to do 3 direct damage. Give me those teeth. Moving on up the board, a woodcarver has appeared before you. I think that's our base, so we need to pick a roof for it. Whatever you are is probably fine by me. It's a wolf, airwolf. Okay, that just puts the airborne qualities on my wolf creatures. And that's pretty good because I do have a lot of wolf creatures now. So they're going to come up with some river otter and coyote soon, so we're maybe going to put a squirrel on its way for now because we can't really summon anything else because I have a poorly constructed deck. I'm gonna have to do the squirrel in the bottle probably. Not now apparently. Okay, so I guess we'll take a squirrel for now and just put it in the way because we need some bones. I think the river otter dove, so it's not gonna do anything this turn maybe. I don't know how that works, but that's not great. So we're gonna take a random card hoping that it's something good. And alpha's not bad, but we cannot really afford to bring an alpha up, so we're gonna go with a stink bug and I guess just direct damage to them because we need some fight back here. Because we're getting destroyed. All right, that one didn't really go my way. Next, we'll visit the nice little campfire to upgrade one of my cards. I'm going to upgrade probably just a wolf. There's a third talking card somewhere around here. Personally, I hate that guy. Biggest killjoy ever. But he's the only one of us with a plan to get things back to normal. Oh yeah, I should probably be exploring the room and stuff to maybe, you know, find stuff that I probably need. There's a flying wolf cub coming our way. So I'm going to use a squirrel in the bottle right away. We're going to put a squirrel there. We're going to put a squirrel there. Then I'm going to put a stoat in the way there. Get down there, and then I'm going to put a bullfrog here, and then that's going to do some damage to idiot. Not a ton, but then we're also going to get into wolf cub's way, and because it's flying, it flies over my defenses. So then we're going to grab one of these. We need 5 bones to be able to summon that, so that's not super good. What we can do is bring a wolf right here. I don't know if this is a good move to make or not, but we're going to do it, and that's going to hit him directly for big damage. He's going to hit me back. We're going to take a squirrel because I need to sacrifice something, or maybe lay something down here to get in that thing's way, and good to go again. Wolf attack. 3 damage. They're not quite defeated. Mole can actually hurt me, but he can absorb damage. The squirrel going down. Can we use the pliers actually? Because I think if we use the pliers, I can hit him hard enough to finish this right now. We'll lay a squirrel down for now. We'll summon something else next turn, but there you go. Is he dead? I think that's it. I think we got him hard enough with that move. I did just pull 2 teeth out of this skull. I wish I saw that earlier because that makes things easier. I could put the candle out, but I'm not sure it does anything. Back to work. We get to pick something. A raven's not bad because it's pretty easy to summon. I don't know what this does, but it's rare that I ever get that far anyway, so... I keep falling down in the areas where I can't summon things quick enough, so we need simple summons. But I can increase the health of something here, so maybe the bullfrog. Because the bullfrog's easy to summon and it's flying. And then it's time for the big fight again. So we need to remember this time that we have a second battle to fight when he puts gold across the way. And he's going to come at me with that. This is just going to get in the way, but we need to deal with the coyote first and foremost. So squirrel goes down. And that's really it because my cards suck. But I'm ready. There's a bone piece, so that's fine. We're going to lay down you again. Another squirrel goes there just to collect bone pieces for now. Because this won't actually hurt me yet. There's going to be moles in the way, but I'm just collecting bones. That's all that really matters for a sec. Squirrel goes down there. Eat some damage. Yeah, just give me bones. Once I have 5 bones, I can actually get an alpha. And I'm not sure if an alpha is worth it for 5 bones, but it's got to be something for 5 bones. So I'm going to bring another squirrel because I just always need to be able to do something. Alpha going down there. It's only 1 and 2. I don't know. That must be something good though. And that's fine. End of turn. Doing some damage to him. And we lost the alpha. So let's lay another squirrel down. Then we're going to bring in a wolf because we're going to sacrifice those 2. Wolf goes there. Wolf's going to do some damage for sure. Stink bug costs 2, so we're going to put a stink bug here. Attack turn. Do some damage to him and hurt the pack mule a little bit. I've got no cards to my name, so we're just going to put a squirrel there to block some of that damage. And give me another bone token, so we can just continue to collect those. And same thing, squirrel token, because there's nothing really pressing aside from this coyote. And my stink bug is over there just slowly annoying the pack mule. 1 more hit and the pack mule is dead. I might legitimately be out of squirrels though, so I can't even summon a wolf. So we're gonna have to absorb a little bit of damage here. Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. So while I did receive a little bit of damage, I just got all sorts of interesting things out of there. Like, whatever that is. Oh, mirrors the damage, probably what's in front of it. A wolf is good though. But I did get a bullfrog for a reason, because it's going to be super strong. Plus, we'll lay a squirrel down right there, because then we can summon whatever this is. I don't know if it's actually going to do any damage until something's in front of it, but that's fine. Do some damage. What do we got? So you're out. We're now attacked by a wolf, but we're going to bring in something here. I'm not thinking very far ahead on this, but I've got a wolf that's 3 and 4, so we're just going to sacrifice straight up those 2, which is probably a bad play now that I've actually done that. But we're going to hit you so hard, I think that's going to kill him. So can we actually have enough to lay that down? Well, he's going to turn everything into gold for a second, but that's going to give me a little bit of time to strategize. And this time he didn't put as much gold up, so that kind of works to my benefit. We're maybe going to throw the turkey vulture down here because I don't want it to die. We're gonna take a little bit of damage, but that's okay. If we got 3 going out, we'll be fine. Damage. Boom. So he's hit. He's down pretty hard. We took a little in return. We also have a rabbit pelt, which isn't, you know, super useful. And we have no bones left to be able to use. So we're gonna put a rabbit pelt in the way of the most damage. And we can't sacrifice. The only thing we could do is sacrifice 1 blood, but all we get is a stoat. And I'd rather the turkey vulture, so please hit you hard enough to die. Not quite. He has so many more cards than me. I'm out of cards. I can't do anything. Sir, I'm kind of in a bad spot. Could I borrow some of your cards? Because this is just a losing battle. Well, I think we're just exchanging damage. 3 for 3 every time. Until he runs out of cards and can't hurt me anymore, but we're now taking 4 instead of 3, so we're now in a slowly losing battle. But someone's going to get a lot of teeth, and I also just lost my gold on this side, so... Well, whatever. Off we go then. That's kind of a wrap for me. But I'm starting to understand it, so the prospector's gonna die soon. To start this one, I put out fire and apparently got a card. Okay, I've worked my way all the way back to the prospector, but I have everything so far. I've got my pliers, I've got my squirrel in bottles, and I've got smoke. So I'm gonna use this stuff to my advantage. Squirrel in the bottle, squirrel in the bottle. So we lay a squirrel down there, we lay a squirrel down there, and then we can start hitting him with some of our things, like our bullfrog is particularly strong right now. Or we could lay down one of these and do 3 damage immediately to him. I think I'm gonna strike right away and do the 3 damage. That's also going to give me 2 bones to work with for next turn. We do also have another squirrel, so I could lay down a bullfrog as well. So I'm going to do that. Squirrel, meet bullfrog, and then that's going to take out the pack mule eventually as well. I'm not actually sure what the smoke does, but it's free to summon. So yeah, that's the end of my turn. That should about destroy the prospector. 1 shot and he's dead. He then turns all my cards into gold nuggets. Kind of forgot he turned them into gold nuggets, but that's fine because I've got tons of bone cards I can use. I just need better stuff than this. That's fine because he's got to go through gold nuggets to get to me anyways. I can then summon a squirrel, which I can use to summon one of these 2. So we might throw down the sparrow to hopefully deal with him. So sparrow go there. Either go over his head or deal with him. I don't care either way. Off you go. Direct damage to him. He did kill my sparrow there, but eventually I'll start getting things I can summon with bones like him. He's not going to take him out, but he is going to be able to do some damage. And there's some more bone cards for us, so I just need things that won't work very well. Okay, so the way I see it, the stink bug only has 1 health left anyway, so I might as well bring up something with more health. So I'm actually going to use the stoat. We're going to sacrifice him. I'm going to put Hugh there, and you're going to take out him. That way you just, you know, take out some of the damage coming in. He's obviously going to hit me there. But now we can We could throw a Rat King in there. I don't really know what the point of that is, though. Well, he's going to do some damage there, so we might as well take a bit of a gamble here and hopefully get something with bones, and we did it. So I guess we'll just do some damage to him. He'll do some damage to us, and we'll take another squirrel. Squirrel goes down. We could summon the Rat King for 2 damage. We could eliminate him entirely, so let's just do that. You, and then Rat King goes there. So we'll take you out. No damage comes into me. But that's going to start doing damage to me also, so we need to be careful. But we're still in not a bad spot because River Otter can go down there. He's going to, you know, hurt the wolf, but we're also going to do 2 damage to him. Oh, I forgot the River Otter dives. So we're going to pull up another squirrel because we're running out of things to use. I'm going to use the pliers now just to try and, because I'm kind of getting desperate here to make this work. Don't think I ended up killing his pack mule, did I? Oh, we did kill his thing though, so that kind of works. We pulled up another squirrel. That's going to sit in our hand. Attack again. Lots of damage for him because he might be out of cards. I'm not entirely sure what's happening for him. So we're just going to draw squirrels and attack him like this, and we're done. That was basically based on me being smart in my earlier battles, not in this battle. Oh, he put my candles back. That's so nice of him. You're the first in a while to overcome a boss. A rare card. There's a lot of interesting things here. This one's kind of nice because it only takes 1 to summon. I don't really know what that means. I like the idea of Pack Rat though, because he presumably has a backpack on. And we can figure out what to do with that next time. I clearly have some learning to do.